One of the #1 collectible coins still today is the Lincoln cent. And we always go back to that group of Lincolns called the Wheaties, the first 50 years. And that's where a lot of people, myself included, got involved in collecting. So whenever we find larger deals, the choice always is break it down and break it down how. Well, tonight we're bringing back the by the pound deal for the first time in a long time. And this one is loaded. Let's take a peek. Tonight we have two versions available. We have the 1 pound and then we have a 5 pound. Well, let me take a few seconds to go over what is inside of a pound, just to make it simple math for all of us as we chat about this for the next few minutes. First of all, these are copper cents. They're Wheaties, which means they're a little less than 150 coins per pound. So to keep the math simple, we are making it 150 coins. So it's a little bit more than a pound, but that's what we're doing to keep everything consistent and clean. No reason to be off a coin or two. It's better to be over a coin or two so everybody's happy. So then 1 pound will be 3 rolls. And then that means 5 pounds will be 3 times 5 or 15 rolls. So the coin count is 150 or 750. Now we also are doing it one step further. This deal we brought in was one of the best, I want to say in the last decade, Allison, I would probably guess, right? The best mixed bags that we've seen in a long time. We didn't sort them out by D's, S's, or P's. We sorted them out by decades. And we had a dominant number of 30s, which you never see anymore, 40s and 50s. So we're making our pounds even better. Our pounds will include at least 50 coins from the 30s, and then the 40s, and then the 50s, which means this is a stacked opportunity.
So option 1 pound of Wheaties, a roll each from the 30s, 40s, and 50s. 1 roll from each decade, that's $19.47. The 5 pound option is just that times the single, the 1 pound, times 5. So you'll have 5 pounds of Wheaties, again, 30s, 40s, and 50s. That's 15 rolls altogether. 5 rolls of the 30s, 5 of the 40s, and 5 of the 50s.
That is the key, Allison. That is the key. For the 5 pounders, we're not just giving you a roll of 30s, so that way we have the decade covered. We're taking the 1 pound deal, and we're just multiplying it by 5 because the math is so close. I mean, we're a few coins over. Again, 140 odd coins is really a pound of copper.
Or we're rounded it up to 150.
So we rounded it up to 150, so it's a roll count deal. So, but the more important part is the 5 roll or 5 pound deal, which happens to be 5 roll deal, times 3 is going to be 5 30s, 5 40s, 5 50s. That is the most important part of this tonight. So the original deal, 1 pound, is what a value, and we'll get to that in a second. But then the 5 pounder is just supersize me, and it's the same exact format. It's 5, 5, 5, so it's 750 coins, of which 250 of them will be from the 30s. A mixture of P's, D's, and S's again. That's just crazy.
So the wheat cent was introduced in 1909. It ran through 1958. It replaced the Indian head cent program, which went from 1859 to 1909. So these are the Wheaties. They have the wheat ear reversed design, obviously Lincoln on the front. 1 pound, you have a roll each from the 30s, 40s, and 50s. 5 pounds, you have 15 rolls altogether, $97.35. Now, competition has a random roll.
Yep.
Right? It's
a random roll that's dating coins from the 30s,
40s, and
50s. A good mix of collector quality wheat cents.
And they're at $73.
For the mixed roll.
1/3 of a pound.
1/3 of a pound for $73. We have a full pound, 150 coins.
For under $20.
For under $20. And that's just the difference of buying power, or the difference of just, well, we want to make sure things are affordable. We want to make sure people have the opportunity to buy these great collectibles at crazy prices. And we're not interested in selling 4 deals tonight. We want to sell 400 deals. We want to sell 1,000 deals tonight. So we know one thing. We got to sharpen that pencil and make this the craziest offer ever. So again, instead of just having 150 random coins, we decided to go one step further with this deal for all of our benefits. The coins are in there, so we just sorted them by decade, rolled them out, and now there's a roll of 30s, 40s, and 50s in this 1 pound deal. And then times 5 is the same thing. The math works out. So if you just want 2 pounds, because that's what works right now for your budget. That would be the 1947 times 2, or any multiple thereof up to, if you know you want 5, you want 750 coins. It's just one single item number, no quantity. It's just quantity of 1, and then you're in. But the bottom line is this. Our competition is at $73 for 1 roll. And that includes 50 coins, a mixture from the 30s, 40s, and 50s. Our 1 pound deal is 150 coins, a full roll from the 30s, a full roll from the 40s, and a full roll from the 50s, night and day in the picture.
Here's another way to look at it. Today's current cent, the Shield cent, that started in 2010, and it is still active as the design for the Lincoln cent today. They sell for 50 cents a coin. So if you take that and multiply it by 50, you're at $25 a roll for 1 roll, and that's 85, 90 years ago. These original wheats, under $20 a roll. Today's current cent, $25 a roll.
It's all about the number of collectors and where can you find the coins today. And that is the big challenge. I mean, they're affordable coins. They're a great series to collect. There's a lot of depth. I mean, the Lincoln cent's the longest tenured coin in U.S. history, right? 110 years strong and still going. 50 Wheaties, 50 memorials, that 1 anniversary year, and it's been the Shield cent ever since. So if we go back to the very beginning, those are the coppers. Remember, copper was pulled in 1982. So all the originals are coppers. So tonight it's just a crazy deal on coppers. But the spin is this. And you've seen us advertise random rolls for $4.99. It's one of our more popular items. It's a great item. It's on our website right now if you want just a single roll of Wheaties. But the mixture in this group gave us an opportunity to do something that we haven't been able to do in quite some time. And that is stretch ourselves out to include and guarantee 30s. Our competition selling 30s, I mean, they're over $50 a roll for 30s. 1 roll. That's almost, I mean, you buy 2 rolls from them, or you can buy 15 rolls from us, and you have a huge difference with extra 30s on top of it. Guys, we got to put a 1-minute clock on this one. Lots of activity on the phones. Thank you for that, by the way. We appreciate it. avccoins.com is always there to help and support. Whenever we have Wheaties on the table, Lincoln cents on the table, it just, well, makes it a fun start to the evening. And that is all this is. And we're okay with it. We love it. So if you have that newbie at home, and by newbie I mean the person just starting collecting, son, grandson, neighbor, friend, guess what? What a great way to get involved. Because you get rolls of 30s, 40s, and 50s. It's a lot of mint mark time. And all you need to do is add an album, and all of a sudden now you have something going forward. But what a passion. I mean, something I've been doing my entire life, and I'm privileged to be able to still be working in my hobby as a young kid that I was a collector in. It's just a fun opportunity. But tonight it's all about crazy value. Value. Again, our competitors with a mixed roll at $73. We have solid rolls at $19.47. That's a significant difference. Not a close difference. That's a significant difference. And then when you add up the multiples, add the pounds on, and we're going to give you the same rotation. So when you buy 5 pounds, it's not just 1 roll of 30s. You'll get 5 rolls of 30s for that crazy opportunity. But everybody, this one's special. Doesn't come around often. And that's because the 30s are guaranteed in volume in this deal. And because of that, we made this special, the Daily Deal.